Alrighty guys, welcome to another CHP Paranormal Investigation. We are out here at Adam and Rodgers African American Cemetery, which was an accident. We didn't even know it was here. We were actually supposed to be in the cemetery right next door to us, but there's a fence and it's locked, and this was a pleasant surprise. This cemetery is owned by the county of Manatee. It is considered an abandoned cemetery. So, but this is all from what we read was an African American cemetery. It was actually two cemeteries that they combined into one. So the county of the Manatee County now takes care of it and keeps it looking nice. But they acquired it due to the fact that it was considered an abandoned cemetery. Tonight I got with me Lobster.
Hey everybody, good to be back.
And Heather is with us. See, there she is. Her back is hurting, so she's not going to actually be walking with us, but she is in the car. And yeah, me and Grady are going to go ahead and explore. So, which way we want to go first? Huh? Alright. I'll go do a quick walkie check, people. Can you hear me? I can't say it through the walkie.
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you. Yes, people, we do enjoy having fun.
Yeah. So, since we got here, we've gotten the word lake, cliff, bored, and scared. We haven't found any wasted anything yet for that, but in case we do.
Alright, everybody. So here's the cemetery we were supposed to be at. This is the cemetery we were originally going to go ahead, but you see there's a fence right here. We turned into this one right here instead of keeping going on down the line to see if maybe they had another gate open, but it looked like their main gate was shut and locked. But this one right here just happened to be open. So that's Fogartyville Cemetery next door where we were gonna go. Found that on a list of haunted cemeteries in the Central Florida area. It came up on that list, so I wanted to come investigate.
Have you ever had anything like this happen?
What happened?
It's like
Scared?
a notification or something
Mm-hmm.
showed up, like something about quit smoking. On top of these, I've got my phone speaking out right now.
Uh-huh.
This has never happened since I've had the phone.
Oh, wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like down here you got this quit smoking stuff, and I don't know where that came from.
But it's still working, right?
I didn't want to close anything yet until it was done doing stuff. Yeah, it's still working.
Okay.
But that was really weird.
Wow. And you were smoking.
Yeah.
And you're smoking.
Yeah, it was just sitting right here on my lap, just like this. That's all it was doing. And I looked down and saw the thing about quit smoking.
Yeah.
Maybe I should put this out.
Yeah.
Get me a little done with it anyway.
So, but yeah, anyways, guys, we're doing a lot of cemeteries here until we get unless we get like a private home or a well-known location to do like a indoor investigation of some sort, due to the fact that I just don't feel it's safe to keep doing abandoned houses.
Interesting, we got the word constant.
So with that being said, we're kind of getting away from doing a lot of the abandoned houses. I mean, not saying that we won't do one or two of them here and there. I'm just saying for the majority of the part, we're getting away from that because a lot of times it's just, as you guys see, it's just me and my wife. And there's no need to put my team in any kind of danger just to get content to put on, because squatters, you don't know what type of drugs they're on, you don't know what they're going through, you don't know their mental state of mind, and it's just unnecessary trouble to have to go through if something like that turned up. So yeah, so I'm trying to find different cemeteries we haven't been at, and
I don't know why this is here. Honestly,
yeah,
because there's no trees that it should have fallen off of.
well, probably that one behind us.
Yeah, might have just been drugged here.
Yeah.
Off the road.
But I mean, if you guys look at this, I mean, there's graves. There's a grave right there. I mean, it's not a well kept up like it should be. It is county owned, and we all know how county workers are. Sorry if any of you county workers watch my channel. But look at this. And there's a grave right here, and you'd never know. Yeah, and if you feel like there's a spot that we need to stop and get the spirit box out, anything, Grady, speak up.
I'm trying to find something that might be. I'm hoping something comes across that might be relative to us.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, this is a good size cemetery.
Yeah, it really is kind of big.
But I guess this was one cemetery, and where we're parked on over there is probably the other cemetery, since they said they combined the two of them. You good?
Found some soft sand. That's all. So I can already see where it hardens up where you're sitting.
All right. But yeah, guys, this is just a lot of old graves. I mean, haven't really seen anything. And guys, do remember to put on your earbuds, because right now things could be being said to us and we can't hear it. But the radio, the microphone on the camera will pick it up, which means you guys will be able to hear it if you listen to the playback with your earbuds on. And if you hear anything, timestamp it and put it down in the comments below for us. And if you're new to the channel, the reason why we do it like that is because we want you to feel like you're part of the investigation while you're watching the investigation. So we're not going to put any suggestions of anything that we think we hear during the editing process. And when we hear stuff come over the spirit boxes, feel free, if you hear something different than what we think we heard, we'll go back and we'll listen to it, and that's how investigations work out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, sometimes in the moment you hear what you want to hear, but then when you go back and listen to it, it's not even what it said at all. It's like when I finally got Michael Telefaro to tell me, "Gonna eat your cornbread" over the spirit box. Heather wanted to get excited, but she didn't get excited about it until she heard the playback.
This is a workout.
I didn't realize it was such soft sand.
I didn't either. We were good up until we made it around the bend, and then I started slowing down.
Oh.
We're getting there.
I mean,
I got the word Mike if you want to see if there's maybe a Mike on one of these. Are there nameplates on them? Because that looks like it should have a name on it. But I've seen a lot of non-placard ones too.
This is Valletta, Spain. Here, let's take out. Here,
Oh,
You-
the camera.
you control the camera for quick. We're gonna go ahead and pull out the old spirit box, guys. I think this would be a good, cool spot to do a spirit box session.
Xbox. Scanning. FM. Scanning. AM.
Is there any spirits out here that would like to communicate with us? My name is Chad. This is Grady. We don't mean you any harm, but if you want to speak to us, you can use this device in my hand, and we can hold a conversation. So, you just said Mike.
Yeah, I thought so too. And I just got the word Madison across here.
Is there a mic near us?
I thought I heard who.
Heard who twice. Is there a spirit of somebody named Mike around us?
I got the words Madison and Pierce that showed up down here.
All right. Is there a Madison or somebody with the last name Madison around us?
It was definitely a feminine voice.
Yeah. How many spirits are around us right now?
Six.
Six?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's what I heard too. All right. Can one of y'all give us one of your names?
Ben?
Ben? Did you say Ben?
Didn't catch that. It was definitely a male voice though.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and move on from this part of the cemetery, but thank you for communicating with us. We will be using this device again a little bit later, so if you want to follow us and communicate with us while we're here, feel free to. Alrighty. And wow.
If you want to, use this device in my lap to help us know when we should stop.
That way I also gave you a little bit of a rest.
That's why I was not upset when you said, let's try the spirit box. I was like, alright. Got the word disturb.
Oops. Accidental button push. I was actually trying to move it.
I'm thinking it might be faster. Just get out and push the damn chair. You think I'm kidding? Try pushing. For some reason, just like fog.
Even though the ground feels harder.
I know. It's weird.
Weird cemetery ground. Alright. So, right here, I'm guessing the Thomas family
What the hell?
put this.
These bars were all red.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah.
for like a good 5 to 10 seconds.
Black Murphy. Right here?
Yeah, right here.
Black Murphy?
Is there any Murphys around us?
Oh, here, grab this again.
Yeah.
We'll pull out the spirit box again.
Yeah.
See, guys, I know a lot of times we dispute whether the apps on the phone are accurate or not. That's why when we get stuff like this, I like to always try to see if we could back it up with some kind of other evidence.
Yeah, well, that's why I just throw it out at you and see how you feel about it.
So,
Xbox. Scanning. FM. Scanning. AM.
is there somebody around us named Black Murphy? Here?
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
What do you want to tell us?
I thought I heard safe.
Black Murphy, what do you want to tell us?
What? We might need to check the replay on that. Because there were voices, but I wasn't able to make out what they were saying.
Are you wanting us to leave? Are you mad that we're here? Alright, well, I'm going to stop this communication here. And we'll communicate a little bit later.
But there were definitely voices, though.
Yeah, there was a bunch
I
of
just wasn't
them.
able to make out what they were saying.
Yeah. It was kind of weird that it just wasn't coming through clear. I mean, hopefully it's coming through clear enough to where we could listen to it on the playback.
Yeah.
But definitely, guys, have your ears open on that one. So, all right, let's check in with Heather. See how she's been over here. Yeah, see how she's doing. How you doing over here?
I was hearing some EVPs, especially with the spirit box going, so I pulled out the pendulum.
Well, he got it on his Ghost Tools app. It started going crazy like that red that it does. And then we got black, and then black went away real quick. Murphy.
Yeah. So
That's the last one that we were doing over here.
we popped out the spirit box. Got some voices. The only word I can make out was safe.
Yeah.
I could kind of hear it from here. I'm definitely interested to see on playback, because I know I'm going to hear it on playback.
Yeah.
That's why I pulled out the pendulum. Thought about the dowsing rods, just like, this pendulum seems nice, and I could do that from here.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead.
I'll let you know if I get anything interesting.
All right. We're gonna continue this way. And guys, this first cut is gonna be coming up in about 25 seconds or so. That's our 20-minute mark. I'm curious to go around this bend over here that says no vehicles.
Yeah. We're not in vehicles.
So yeah, I'm not in a vehicle this time. This is just
Glad to see people are still bringing stuff, though.
yeah.
I mean, it's not completely abandoned.
And we return. We hit our 20-minute point. Alright. So, and also, guys, we're trying to be extra quiet too, because this is kind of in the middle of a little neighborhood with houses. So I mean, those are houses that are on that side right now. But
Amelia.
a who?
Amelia.
A million?
Yeah.
Like $1 million?
No, Amelia, like the name.
Oh.
Got Randy and Amelia. From coming past the market.
Oh wow. Dude. Look at this.
Wow. This is definitely better. It feels like better. It looks like better gravestones. Like there wasn't anything raised over there, where that one's got a raised stone on top of it, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, wow. Did we kind of hit like a little treasure trove right here?
Yeah.
I mean, for not even being the cemetery that we were going to go ahead and investigate in the first place. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is actually a really nice spot. And it's big, so we could do like sections if we ever felt like.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even realize how. I just thought this kind of went back like and wrapped around that way.
I thought if anything, it was just going to go around the fence, you know?
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to take us. I mean, look at all this. Oh, there's another little fence. You know, I've seen a little bit of shadow play here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here we go. What we got over here? Got another family little makeshift crypt. That's only the second one of those we've seen in here.
Yeah, the fenced in ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh. But yeah, guys, this has turned out to be quite a cool little find right here. I'm not mad. Yes.
So whatever you got when you went with the Marley and Black,
Uh-huh.
I was able to get answers from the tombstones that we are dealing with a guardian of the original cemetery.
That is pretty cool.
He was able to wait.
That was pretty cool. That would make sense why we had gotten the word safe over the spirit box too, so.
No indication that they want us to leave, but we're definitely being kept an eye on.
Well, definitely. I mean, this is an African American cemetery and we're white people. I mean, I hate to make it sound like that to anybody who's watching this on YouTube, but when they died, you know, it was a, you know, bad thing when white people came through.
I know, different time era, but I mean, nothing, like I said, no indication that we need to leave. Just watch our steps.
Alright, I got you. Why is it beeping like that at me? Well, oh, it's almost time to change these batteries in our walkies. Oops, did not mean to do that. Oh, sorry for making you guys watch the ground a little bit there. I was trying to put the walkie up. I think I got I should have the batteries to change the walkie and the thing. But, alright guys, Well, we made it to the end of it finally.
Yeah, well, we just got the word trail. I'm wondering if there's anything that looks like one from here.
Well, we're kind of on the trail.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe trying to lead us to a specific gravesite or something. But maybe not.
No, I'm thinking because Heather said that.
Yeah, what did you say you
I-
got?
I guess what she was saying that she asked the pendulum is Black Murphy the guardian. Is the name of the guardian of the cemetery? She got yes.
Oh, okay.
So it's more like no indication that they want us to leave. It's more of be aware that we're watching you.
Yeah, that we're being kept an eye on, which also explains the different multiple names we're getting
Yeah.
too.
So I mean, but I mean that's like I said for the any of the old spirits that are here from their time era, you know, it was you saw white people come about, and you watched what the white people were doing. You're going to see if are they here to cause us trouble, are they just passing through? Do I have to mind my P's and Q's right now?
What kind of covenant might they be talking about? The covenant was a very old time word for contract.
Yeah. Oh, sorry guys, that was me.
Limit. It looked like it froze for a second. Yeah, between covenant and limit.
So
I'm gonna try restarting this because this is not acting right at all.
okay, while you're restarting it, I'm gonna go over here by this tree.
S-Box. Scanning. FM. Scanning. AM.
Alright, is any of the spirits that have been following us and watching us around still? Okay. You do understand we don't mean you guys any kind of harm or disrespect, but if any of y'all have a story y'all want to get out there, we can help you get your story out there. Okay. So can you give me any other indication of you being here? How many of us are here tonight? I heard two, but how many of us in total are here inside this cemetery? All right, I'm going to stop the communication. Thank you for communicating with me right now. Every little bit of your communication helps us. All right, guys. So we're here enjoying a little walk in the cemetery. Like I said, I've seen a little bit of shadow play here and there. I haven't pointed out or tried to make notice that sometimes I don't even know if the camera's pointed in the same direction that I'm looking. You know, I might look one way at a second and see shadow play and the camera pointed the opposite direction. So if you've seen any, timestamp it below in the comments, and we appreciate it. Have much more luck with that?
I haven't got anything since restarting it.
Okay.
So again, weird. Normally they would show up with at least something, even if it's not relevant.
Yeah.
That whole quit smoking thing, did kind of get to me. Because I was near the end of my cigarette.
Alright guys, and you know, we like the fact that you guys want to see real paranormal investigating. And to be the truth of it, what we're doing right here, right now, is real paranormal investigating. You know, we're paying attention to our surroundings. We're waiting to see or hear something that's out of the ordinary. And just hopefully we could get some documentation on anything. So, I mean, sometimes it might go hot for a good 5-10 minutes or longer, and then it will get, and then it'll go cold on us, and then it'll amp back up. You know, kind of like a wave pool. It's got its highs and its lows, and there's some nights that you go paranormal investigating, and it can be balls to the wall. And then there's the nights that you just get absolutely nothing. You're out for 4 or 5 hours at a location and get zero. So that's about the truth of it. The life of a paranormal investigator.
That's exactly what it did.
But I mean, I wanted to go someplace new tonight, and lo and behold, I got my wish.
Yeah, I definitely think we'll need to come back.
Oh, this is definitely one that I will reventure.
Yeah.
You know, do a little bit more. I'm just kind of getting the layout for this one still. So, and at the same time, I don't want to ever disturb people's private houses, you know. So I'm trying to be mindful of how loud and how close I got to get with the camera and the spirit box. But yeah, guys, this is just... Okay, I'm gonna just say that what I heard came from the houses. I don't know if the camera caught any of that, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna say that because we're about 50 yards from the people's fences to their backyard, so there's a good chance that bit of talking that I just heard came from over there. But I mean, at the same time, it sounded pretty close. Did you hear it? Did it just sound like chains rustling?
Yeah.
All right, let's go back.
But yeah, I've noticed that there are a lot of different dark shadows that shouldn't be. That's what I've been noticing.
Well, see, what I've been noticing is I'll actually see a shadow move from one spot to another.
Oh, okay, you got straight shadow moving.
Yeah. And at one point,
Where is what just showed up?
where everywhere I've looked. Just about there. There was one point when we were walking back towards the car the first time, and it looked like something was peering from behind, like a tree or something. So guys, we're heading back to the car. Yeah, for the most part, this has actually been I know I've said it a couple times here now, guys. It's actually been a pretty cool find. So.
Yeah, definitely. Especially for just stumbling upon it. This is a great find.
Yeah. Because this was not our intent to be in this one whatsoever. I didn't see a closing time for the Fogartyville, so I just assumed that it'd be open, you know. So but a lot of people say that the Fogartyville one has a knack for having its own fog, like being the only spot here that has like mist in the air, is what I read. I mean, right now it doesn't look it.
Yeah.
But hey, you get anything else?
No. I wasn't paying attention at all. It didn't sound like someone was walking like in the gravel right there past the car.
Oh wow.
Like I heard the footsteps crunching. I looked up and like, you guys were still over there. Oh, not them walking by me.
Well, like where it says no vehicles allowed, it goes and it like keeps going that way for a while.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot more cemetery around that corner.
This thing's actually quite big.
You know, that's what's crazy. This is actually a pretty big.
Like it was clearly like if someone had been walking and stepped off to not be near the car.
Which way
and
did it
crunched
sound like
through
it
the
went?
gravel right there.
Did it
Well-
sound like it went around that way, or
It just like it was just passing
so it
from
just
that way
faded
to
by the
that
time
way.
it got to the front of the car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool because I've been seeing like shadows going from like a tree to a tree, or I've even seen where it looked like when we were coming back up from this way right here, it looked like there was a shadow like peeking from behind and then going back.
From that tree line, the big tree?
Yes. The big tree line.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've been noticing darker shadows than there should be.
Okay, so I was like, it was hard because it's really bright out here because it's so open.
Yeah.
But I'm like, is something playing with my eyesight there? Or
Yeah, that's.
I didn't know if there was something on the other side that could have been moving, like if there was a flag or something.
No, there's. But I mean.
That tree is pretty distinguishable. It's a huge freaking tree, and this is a pretty open field with most of the palm trees, so.
Well, see, like what I was saying about the Fogartyville cemetery over there. One of the things that was written up about it is like sometimes it will be the only spot like in this whole area that has any kind of fog or mist in the air. You know, and so far since we've been here.
That's the first two-word thing that we got. It says Amanda, no.
But yeah.
I would go back that way and spend a little more time that way.
All right. Well, I got about a minute until it does the next 20, so.
I'm in no rush. We're getting good stuff. I'm in no rush to end it. I don't, as long as I don't have to walk around because my body's not cooperating.
Well,
So you understand?
the only thing is when we go over this way, the sand gets
Well, I was
soft.
gonna say, feel free, dude. I have no problem. If we're getting good stuff, you can go by yourself.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna head on over here. I'm going over here to this tree line. All right, guys. Get over this tree line. We're gonna have another cut coming here in about 15 seconds. So I'm gonna come over here. This tree line over here is what we're talking about. So, alright guys, we are back again. So like I said, this is the tree line that we're talking about, that we've been seeing the movement from. You know, so this is where we were seeing this stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and get the spirit box back out.
Xbox. Scanning. FM. Scanning. AM.
Alright, is there any spirits that are over here that would like to talk? Please use the device in my hand to talk with. Is there a spirit over here that's been hiding in these trees, watching us? Are you a spirit actually from over in the Fogartyville cemetery? Are you Black Murphy? Black Murphy, if you like to talk with us, feel free to talk with us. Is there anything you'd like to tell us? Alright, well, guys, I keep swearing I saw like a flashlight light. Is there anybody else here besides my team? Okay, well, thank you for communicating with me. You're not allowed attached to me or my equipment. You're not allowed, you don't have permission to attach to any of my teammates or our possessions. You have to stay here at your home when we depart. But thank you very much for communicating with us. Okay.
Anything come through?
No, but I thought I saw flashlight beams over here.
None of us had our flashlights on.
No, but it would have been like on that back part. Like you were away from the car. But, no, I guess whatever's over there that's been watching us has been Black Murphy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk over here real quick. So as you guys can see, we're the only ones here. The entrance is that way. I can see it clearly. You guys can't, unfortunately. You know, we're kind of parked in the middle where we're the only ones here. And I know for a fact I saw flashlight beams. So, could mean that it's coming from somebody's house. Trying to see what we're doing out here in the cemetery.
Yeah, I'd say that
'Cause I'm just listening. We're definitely getting background
it's like
conversation.
partial
Because I haven't asked
sentences.
any question or
Like it's
tried
one or
to
two word. Part, like it's
communicate.
part of a
I'm
sentence.
just listening.
Yeah.
You guys, they got the other spirit box out. Doing it from the car.
It's like picking up background conversation.
Yeah, there's one definite male voice, and it sounds like two distant female voices.
I haven't tried to communicate or ask any questions. I've just been listening.
Yeah, the only thing I could make out was, I don't know what, I don't.
And I made out, I want to see.
Yeah, I want to see.
And then me too. What if I change the color of the lighter? How do you get the volume up on this?
You have to do it on this. That's turned up all the way. You have to do it on this.
Is that you? I just said it.
Go ahead, turn it up. I was just listening to see. I have it running in reverse on AM.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna have it sitting over.
Yeah, sitting there is fine.
We need to get a better speaker.
Yeah.
I need to charge the speaker.
I had to.
Having it on the changing light's not a bad thing because it might attract attention.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, that's what we're doing right now. We're back at the car, kind of regrouping and watching our surroundings. And
It's definitely active
And
and we're
the
exploring
cigarettes.
more.
no cigarette. Oh yeah. I think the longer we're here, the more active they'll get.
Used to us being here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I reckon it's gonna cover it back. More time here.
I mean, I might be far off, so don't crucify me in the comments, people. Don't crucify me on anything else. But sometimes I feel like when we come to cemeteries, like the first time we don't get that much activity, we just get enough to keep us interested. But it usually happens towards the end because I think what they do is they watch us when we first get there and decide how they want to proceed with us.
I think that's anywhere we go that has activity.
I mean,
I believe just like we feel a place now, I believe they feel like that.
but
Like, I feel, I mean, no activity peaceful, but like not harmful.
Yeah, it's calm, but it feels busy. Like there is a lot here, but there's not really
Yeah,
anything
there's
to
no
the naked
threat.
eye.
I don't
Yeah.
feel like threatened.
no, definitely not. There's like a no threat factor to this cemetery whatsoever.
That doesn't mean it couldn't be if there were people here that didn't walk here, but
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what my theory is would say is like it watches you, and okay, we'll just sit here and do nothing and get them bored enough to where they'll leave, or okay, these guys are some real assholes, so we're gonna have to amp it up and scare them up out of here. And then, okay, these people right here are saying that they want to tell our story. Well, let's see if they're worth it.
No, that should not have made that sound. That's my notification sound, and I'm on airplane
Alright. Clip.
So far, Grady's phone is being messed with since we've gotten here.
Hardcore.
Like
How's our battery doing?
we got 2 bars.
Alright.
Disembodied?
Disembodied?
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, Grady's phone had this thing. He was almost done with a cigarette, and it pulls up on thing and says, "Quit smoking."
He was telling me.
Yeah.
That was very impressive to me tonight. That got my attention. And then it really did feel like my chair was either being slowed down or bogged down more than, because you even said it felt harder there. But you saw how hard I was struggling. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, like somebody was pushing down on your chair.
Like I felt literally bogged down.
Like they were playing with you.
And that's right when we got Black Murphy.
Yeah. Well, he probably wanted to get our attention to introduce himself.
Yeah.
Let me see if I gain more on FM.
You got the volume.
Now my wife is using our SP7 spirit box.
I'm running it right now on reverse in FM at 100 ms.
All right, so she's going 100 milliseconds per second. So it's pretty fast backwards. So guys, so when we hear a clear word, we know that that's a spirit coming through. Yeah, but I thought I heard like a little disembodied voice off to my right over here. Now the last time I chalked it up to possibly being voices coming from the houses.
Yeah, then we heard the chain.
Then we heard a chain, but I mean,
Was that before I got the footsteps?
I don't know if that was before because we were down that way.
Right before we turned back around to come back.
Yeah, we were down that little road right there, and we stayed about 30 to 50 yards from the back of the people's fences.
You know, if you guys want to move further, that's fine. I'm going to leave this running if I get anything good. Unless you want to take it with you, but...
No, I mean we're pretty much, you know, unless the activity picks up a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think
Like you said, though, the longer we're here, the more it can pick up.
David again.
Yeah.
As soon as you got David, I got something here.
Here, you hold camera for a while. Got it.
Got it. Nobody wants to see my face. What are you laughing? But I'm in comfort mode, people.
Yeah, my wife overextended herself at work yesterday.
Very much so.
Her back's been screaming at her all day, so that's why she's been in the car while me and Grady been out and about.
Yeah.
Sometimes my job involves helping people.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I say about at the end of this 20 minutes comes up. If it hasn't really picked up a little bit more than what we're at now, then we'll wrap it up and call it a night for here.
But I'd say we definitely got enough evidence to warrant coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely. I heard a female voice say, "What is it?" And then I couldn't tell what the male voice said. It's definitely background conversation because they know we're not paying attention or directly trying to communicate.
They've got guns.
Well, yeah, when we were trying to communicate with them, it seemed like we would get it. They would discuss it amongst themselves, and then give us an answer.
Yeah.
You know, like what answer you want to give them. That deal.
I think I was getting good with the pendulum because you have to figure the pendulum's not as scary
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
as an electronic device that they've never seen before. You know, all they're having to do is manipulate a stone.
There's no reason for that. There's no new notification at all.
They like your phone.
Yeah, they love Brady's phone. There it goes again. I see the flashlight boom again.
I think stuff might be starting to pick up. We might have to go till we have no battery, ride the wheels on this one.
Right?
And guys, sometimes this is what it is. Literally just sitting in the middle of the cemetery. This is a lot of what it is. Sitting in the middle of the cemetery waiting for something to communicate back.
That's I was talking about that earlier when me and Grady were walking back over here about, you know, a
Like
lot of
having me stationary is not necessarily a bad thing at this point.
no, but I mean at the same time too, like this is paranormal investigating. You know,
At its core.
this is what the majority of what you're gonna.
The weirdos that like to hang out in cemeteries.
Yep.
You know, some people's.
And sometimes we like to bring bait.
Yep.
But this is hopefully we collect some good evidence, and I mean it doesn't seem like we've disturbed any of the people that live on the outskirts.
No.
I'm gonna leave this running if I get anything good.
Mm.
I say, see, get what you can get.
Might make a quick walk over here. Kind of come check some of this out. And guys, this is just super cool, super amazing. Fine. It's a big ass tree. I mean, I don't want to get too close to the people's houses on the other side. And that's stuff from the other cemetery. Now they say on the little placard sign that we stopped and read to get some information about this cemetery was all the plots have already been bought up. And All right, we hit our 20-minute mark again. But what I was saying is, this cemetery, from what we read, all its plots are already bought up. One of the people that bought this cemetery kind of helped those that were less fortunate to be able to purchase plots and what have you, so they could be buried at someplace nice and, not just treated like poor scum, I guess, or whatever, or however they used to treat people or that needed to be buried that the family didn't have the money to bury them. Pretty sure back in the old times they weren't given the same great deal of respect that we're given now, but back then it was nothing to possibly just incinerate a body. And I'm getting ready to walk by the car again. Yeah, but nothing to incinerate the body and just get rid of the ashes or what have you. But yeah, so one of the people that bought this cemetery, a lot of the poorer folks were able to purchase plots here at the cemetery. So but yeah, this is how we doing over here now?
A few different random words. I felt like something might have been trying to, but I didn't get anything that would continue the conversation. Because it was like wisdom. Because I was asking what they thought about us being out here, and I got the word wisdom. But then I just got door and smile, which really. Because while I was walking this way, I was telling them, I was like, you guys were having fun either trying to figure out my phone or just playing with it. So I was hoping they were going to do it again. The most recent word is all right. And Amelia, no, kind of got me earlier though.
Yeah.
So that was damn near a sentence.
Well, we're pretty much. I think we got what we're gonna get for tonight
Yeah,
here.
I think it feels like again, not this.
Yeah. See if.
Earlier when we were walking around here, it really did feel like it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like if I looked over, I would expect to see like 5 or 6 people over in that way.
Yeah. Catch anything new?
When you guys started to
I'd
walk
say
back
we
this
definitely
way,
need
I
to
got
come back,
it's
'cause if not,
them.
we're gonna be here
It's
till
them. All right. So.
I tried to see if I could get anything to like change the color, like I showed them how it works, but no luck.
So all right, guys. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up here at the Adam and Rodgers African American Cemetery here in Manatee County. Like I said, this was a treat. Didn't even realize this was a cemetery. I thought it was like a little side road next to the cemetery that we wanted to be at tonight.
Your device is ready to pair.
So
Your Palm Gear device is.
Sorry guys, just turning it off.
But yeah, I'm glad we found this place.
yeah,
This was an interesting investigation, especially for what's happening upon it.
yeah, and I mean, the only information we have about is what I told you guys we read off the plaque up there. So that's what we're running off of. We will be back here. We got enough evidence to make us curious enough to want to come back and check it out again.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
With that being said, guys, thank you for watching us. If it's your first time, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, go ahead and share with your friends. And if you want to reach us on and follow us on any of our other social media, it's a CHP Paranormal Investigation. That's off Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you or a friend or family have a place and you guys want somebody to come and investigate it and say like you're really disturbed about what's going on, you want an investigation and the cleansing, feel free to hit us on any of our social media outlets, and you could email us directly at chp.paranormal.16@gmail.com. It's chp.paranormal.16@gmail.com. And with that being said, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next haunt.